Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching Blair and Company. My name is Joshua Blair, and today I have the amazing Mr. Ahmed Ali. Thank you for coming on the show today.
What's up, man? How's it going, man? Good to see you.
I'm doing well. Thank you for coming on the show. So this is my segment, the Black Kings Project. We just focus on just different, just men that are doing great things in the community that have different projects going on. And then we just want to just talk about what you have going on, what got you to your point, what got you to your success, and then some of the obstacles you had to go through to get there. So
Okay,
just
for sure,
my
for
first
sure,
question. Oh yeah, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and we just keep it moving.
for sure, man. Well, hey, it's an honor to be here, man. Appreciate you having me on.
Thank you so much. So just for people who don't know who you are, just introduce yourself and just let people know a little bit about who you are and what you're about.
Yeah, so well, my name is Ahmed. On Instagram, Big Mizzy Med. Um, well, basically, what I just launched my food page. It's called Good Food and Booze. Um, so pretty much with that, I'm still, still working on getting it to where I want to be, but it's, I'm laying the groundwork and it's so far so good. Um, so I cook, do events, I bartend, I make YouTube videos. I want to start doing videos like teaching people how to cook. Um, so that's what got me into that. But other than that, I mean, I have a day job, I have a day job too. Um, and on top of that, I have an event company called Capitalism Events. I actually launched that some years back. Doing like parties, promoting clubs, stuff like that, and it was cool. It was fun. Just kind of wanted to do different things. So that's kind of what led me to start the Good Food and Booze because I always had a passion for food. So that's
Okay.
what I do there.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So tell me so tell me a little bit about your upbringing. So you're from Atlanta, correct?
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. Well, I've been living here since I moved to Georgia when I was 2, and then
Um,
I moved to Gwinnett when I was 6. So I spent most of my life in Gwinnett. It's where I call home. I done moved around a lot of different places, but Atlanta's home, man. Atlanta's definitely home.
that's good. That's good. So tell me a little bit about just a little bit about your upbringing. What was your life growing up like as a child? Some of the people that influenced you growing up. Like, tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, first things first. Cliche. My parents, they motivated me, but I mean, honestly, you know, they they moved to this country and made it happen. Made it happen. My dad, he ended up starting a construction company and really taking off with that. Gave us a really good life. You know what I mean? So just seeing him being able to attain that type of success without the traditional, uh, traditional route of college and getting the good job and corporate and so stuff like that.
Hmm.
It was nice to see that, and I mean, and indirectly growing up seeing him do that, I met other people he worked with, and I just seen that type of you know you can make money doing anything. It doesn't have to be glamorous. It doesn't have to be anything. I'd have met plumbers who are millionaires. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
people doing handyman work who make 100,000 a year. Like, you know what I mean? And like, 'cause I used to work with him too, and it's funny because like people would you're doing like dirty work, you're changing light bulbs, you're taking out trash, you're
Yeah.
busting up concrete, and people like looking down on you, and it's like, okay,
But little do you
So
know, like what these people are like have going on. So yes, I
exactly.
definitely understand.
Yeah, it's not about the glamour, man. It's just all about the hustle. You know what I mean? So that's definitely being around my dad and being around his friends, coworkers, associates like that. That taught me, that you can get it any way, anyhow. You can always get it. So that's always motivated me, and you know, I just like I was never like, I did this school thing. I dropped out of college. Like, I don't know. I was good in high school, and then I got to
Hmm.
college and it was like, go to class or skip class and hang out with girls and drink and, hang out, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I can't even say school was bad, but I wasn't focused on it. After a while, I was just over it. I just wanted to work and make money. So
Hmm.
that's kind of why I am, where I'm at right now. But yeah, yeah,
And that's good. That's good. Well, I definitely commend your dad for showing you like that entrepreneur type mindset, because a lot of people, especially like people who don't go to college, they it's like they go straight to work, and I feel like there's so many different opportunities other than just going to work. Or it's important. It's important to have like learn a trade or just learn different things and work for yourself and have your own business. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that aspect of being an adult and
yeah,
trying to
exactly,
make money that way.
exactly. I mean, because even just growing up, like after high school and after I dropped out of college, like I seen some struggles, you know what I mean? And it's just like the stuff that I learned while I was down of how to make money and stuff. It's like why isn't this widely taught? Like even during the pandemic, I started trading forex in the indice pairs, like stuff like that. Just even I can sit on my phone and just make some money if I'm bored. I got some time, like
Hmm.
you know what I mean. I just learned a lot of different ways to make money and just do what I need to do. Because like I said, I got the day job, but obviously that's not the goal for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So
Yes, yes. So moving to that, so what interested you in cooking?
well, a number of things. So first it started off with everyone likes to eat or whatever. So my mom always made like she always cooked food, good food from Trinidad, like curry chicken, stew chicken, roti, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And on top of that, she can cook. So when I was younger, she would be at work all the time. My dad be at work all the time. So only thing we know how to, cook as like, 5, 6 year olds, like some ramen noodles, a little hot dog in the microwave. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So after a while, I'm like, man, I need to start making something good for myself. So I
Hmm.
just started just kind of watching her, just like, oh, you want to boil something, put it in water. You want to fry something, put in some oil. Just
Yeah.
basic stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I used to. So I started off like that, and then I just started learning more. Learning how to use the oven, learning how to do different
Uh-huh.
stuff. I actually made my own sauce when I was in middle school.
Oh wow,
Like
what
made
kind
my
of
own.
sauce was it?
So it's like a vanilla barbecue sauce.
That's different. So what does that taste like?
So it's a nice like tangy, spicy barbecue sauce.
Uh-huh.
But like I put like some like vanilla extract in it and like some other like sweet elements in it. Can't
Hmm.
be giving out the whole thing. But
Like what would you put that on?
like some chicken, especially like on some chicken, like you know what I mean, some grilled barbecue wings or something like that.
Hmm.
Like you just use that as the barbecue sauce, just lather it on, grill
Oh,
it
that's
up, or
interesting. You gotta
dip it.
We're gonna get off after this. You gotta tell me about that because that sounds interesting. But okay.
But yeah, so I mean, even back then, I enjoyed like kind of the creative process of it.
Hmm.
So then in high school, I actually had a really good opportunity. Um, so the school that I went to Grayson High School my senior year, and we had
Hmm.
something called Grayson Tech. So it was like a cool setup to like I don't know how y'all did it over there, but in Georgia, like when I was going to school, you had to take a fourth year of science. So they like made you choose something to do. So people chose like what astronomy or like oceanography and stuff like that. So
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
so they had a culinary course at Grayson Tech, and like it gave you a food science credit on top of like your electives and all that. So I was like, oh, perfect thing. So that's really what really got me like cold, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, pretty much like I was taught like the actual fundamentals of like how to actually make a sauce from scratch, like, how to
Mm-hmm.
build your roux, how, what I mean, just like, knife skills, like how to, what I mean, like just cool stuff, how to make your own custom broths, like, you can take all your vegetable scraps and like your bones, like
Mm-hmm.
boil them all up, make a really good broth, like just stuff like that. um so then from there, like I just always had the skills. And I never really looked at like, oh, I want to be a chef, because like working in the kitchen is like not fun, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Because I didn't work fast food. I didn't like, catered events and all that, like working as like a worker in the kitchen, and it just wasn't fun. So I never went out and got the food job. I never went out and like,
Mm-hmm.
but just just enjoying the process of cooking, like it just kind of turned into like art. Like I can't sing, I can't dance, but like music is like how I express myself creatively. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like if I'm having a bad day, and
Yeah.
like I just start like, you just know what you can make yourself to eat to make you feel better, or like,
Yeah.
just it's more than just, oh, that tastes good. Like it became an art to me, and like, so I just kept going at it, and then just finally one day I was like, you know what? Like people started telling me, yo, your food looks amazing, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. I was like, I gotta start sharing. So I put together the food pages, launched it, start posting my photos, my videos. I've been getting real good responses. And even with the bartending too. Um, I well, really, I was in college, and well, I
Mm-hmm.
can't. I guess I can say it now. Yeah, I was in high school too, getting drunk.
Uh-huh.
Like, like, so back then I didn't give a shit what it tastes like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
like. But then over time, I actually took a bartending class, because I was like, oh, like bartenders make money. Let me take a bartending class. So I got my license, and then no one wanted to hire me because I had no experience. I was like, dang.
But my
So
thing is, why would like that's stupid though? Because my thing is, if you just got your certificate, why would nobody give you like an opportunity?
because they want people with experience. I don't know, man. So, but I was 19 at the time too, so I don't know. I don't know if they
Hmm.
just didn't trust me at their bar because
Or
I was too
maybe because
young, or like,
you weren't like drinking age, maybe.
yeah, because like it's weird. You can get your alcohol license and stuff at 18, but you can't drink till 21. So,
Yeah, that's
oh, it's
odd.
really
Okay.
weird. But what's it called? What was I saying? But no, so even with that, so I got the bartender. So I just learned again, like I learned the basics of like how to build a drink and how to swap out certain ingredients, and it turns into a new recipe. So from there, I actually started making my own drinks, like acquiring like actually loving the taste of certain alcohols and seeing how it could balance and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
so basically the two married together. So because I just always made drinks and food just in my free time, or I just do it for my friends, just because that's what I enjoy. So I was like, why not do what I enjoy, make some money off it too. So I mean, so far so good, and I mean, we still building from here. So
Yeah, I'm super proud of you because I even told you like the stuff like guys, if you go on his Instagram page or go onto his food and booze page, like his stuff looks something straight out of something they would serve at a restaurant. Like it's crazy. And I was just like, I'm like, this is really good. Like this is really good. And like the drinks you make, like tell some of the people some of the different cocktails that you have.
yeah, man. So I make it all. So like I had some friends come over this past weekend. Um, so I made it's called it's called a white Negroni.
Hmm.
Um, so basically what I do, I take it's gin. It's like I use a vermouth that's called a Lillet Blanc.
Hmm.
Um, and then use so in a regular Negroni you use something called Campari, which is like a bitter liqueur,
Okay.
but you have a white version of that. So it's called bitter Bianco.
Hmm.
So I mix all three of those up. You stir it up with the ice, get real fancy and cold, and then you actually, so I garnish mine with a grapefruit peel, like spritz
Oh
the
wow.
oils over it. You know what I mean? Wipe it on the glass, and so it just adds that grapefruit citrus oil of aroma, also taste to it. So I mean that's a real good one. Um, I mean, of course, I can do, like Hennessy margaritas and this and that, but I really, me personally, I enjoy doing like the more traditional cocktails just because there's more alcohol in them. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I just feel like anyone could mix something with some juice and make it taste good. But if I get like my drinks, I take pride in like, yo, my drinks is all alcohol. It's all bitters, liqueurs,
Hmm.
vermouths, wines, beers, and I just mix all that together and it tastes you don't even taste the alcohol burn, like that's like a job well done, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. So what would you say is your favorite like dish to make and your favorite drink to make?
So I would say my favorite my favorite food actually, I would say, just because to make is
Mm-hmm.
probably burgers or steaks,
Mm-hmm.
just because there's so many different things you could do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like either one. Like people think, oh, steak is gonna take forever. Like not really. Steaks don't take that long to cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Same thing with a
don't.
burger.
Mm-hmm.
So but no, I mean it's there's so many different things you could do with it. You know what I mean? Like some days you could grill a steak but put a little bit of sugar on it, you know what I mean? And then like you
Yeah.
can like crush up some peanuts and crumble it over after, serve a little bit of soy sauce, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything. Even with burgers, you can throw all kinds of ingredients and just play with like food as a, you know what I mean? Like you just
Mm-hmm.
you just blend the flavors, you know what I mean? Just I just have fun with it, man. It's like, same way people paint pictures of how they feeling about their day, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this burger on with some spice because that's how I'm feeling right now. You know what I mean? I don't know. So
And so what would your favorite drink to make would be?
um favorite drink to make. So huh, I got a few. No, actually,
Mm-hmm.
no. So actually my favorite drink to make is called a Oaxacan old fashioned, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is, so like I said, this drink is all liquor, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you take Angostura bitters, you take orange bitters, and then you put tequila, you put mezcal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And agave nectar, right?
Oh, okay.
So you stir that up, like break up the agave nectar, you put it in ice, and then at the end, what you do is you take an orange peel, and
Mm-hmm.
you take a match and light it. So then when you spritz the orange, it
Yeah.
flames up over the drink.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then you like wipe it around and all that. But man, fire.
I can't like well next time I go to Atlanta, I have to try these dishes. I have to try these cocktails because based off these pictures, I'm like, this man be killing it in the kitchen.
Yeah, not the brag, but it definitely it tastes better than it looked too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Hmm. And so transitioning to that, so since we all been in this whole coronavirus pandemic, how has just your brand as doing good food and booze just how's it transformed?
a lot actually, you know what I mean? So I was actually I got furloughed for like 2 months in
Hmm.
so I guess April and May I wasn't working. So it was a blessing in disguise, I would say, because I was home and I had nothing but time to focus on. So I mean, I have so much content on my phone. I got together with a videographer. I shot a few YouTube videos, like actually, fully produced and stuff. It was pretty dope. So I mean, I just had the time to really, focus on the brand even harder and just put
Hmm.
out more content. Um, actually I just bought a camera the other day, so I'm about to learn how to use that and more content. That's the name of the game. So that's what we're pushing for.
So where do you see just good food and booze going? I want to say like a year from now. What's your goal for it? What do you want to do with it?
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, what I want to do is, so basically what I do now, I do I do private events, or
Mm-hmm.
like so people can hire me to cook for their event. They can hire me to bartend for their event, stuff like that. I do little food sales every now and again, just again, just working on my schedule. But and selling food plates. So that's what I do now. So I mean, by the time next year, I want to have. I'm saving up to buy a food truck right now.
Oh, okay.
More just more content on YouTube. Um, I'm trying to be a celebrity chef, man. That's the goal for real. I'm trying to get booked by some big clients. That's the goal for next year, man. Can't even lie.
Yeah, I see it happening because your work on your Instagram is amazing. So I really commend you for that. It's really good.
Appreciate that, man.
No problem. So what has been your views just on just the Black Lives Matter movement that has just been taking place within these past few months?
Well, I mean, it's frustrating because it's like, why did it take this long for like mainstream to actually acknowledge what's going on? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because this stuff's been going on forever, man. You could name 1,000 cases that happened that's just as foul. The police killing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, but like the police killing unarmed black folks. Like, it's been going on forever, but now we just got video cameras to see it. And even after at these many years of videos, it finally, you know, finally made it click in a lot of people's head that this is going on. So I mean, better late than never.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad it's finally getting the recognition that the that the issue deserves. But we got a long way to go. But again, progress is always beautiful. You know what I mean? So I do like that people are actually opening their eyes to see what's going on, and seeing that, like, you have big companies actually now like putting out ads, hey, Black Lives Matter, like stuff like that. And it's like, yo, this
Mm-hmm.
is dope to see, because it was frustrating when like stuff like this happened, and it's like
Nobody
almost taboo to
says
talk about.
anything or like stuff gets just pushed under the rug.
Or I mean, you get like almost like there's people like getting punished at their jobs for like wearing Black Lives Matter shirts, like, stuff
Exactly.
like that. Like, I mean, even now you have, like the other side, they're like calling Black Lives Matter like a terrorist group, all kind of wild stuff. Like, bro, it's a very simple message, and I don't. You really have to force. You really had to be blind or just forcing or just to to disagree with it. All we saying is, hey, Black Lives Matter too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we matter too, bro. Like,
And then it just kills me when people be like, well, while all lives matter. I can't stand when people be saying all of that. I'm like,
well, because like the thing is, it's like they just deflect how you say so they get mad when you say Black Lives Matter. They say, oh, all lives matter. But then you got folks over here saying who say all lives matter, say blue lives matter. So bro, it's not you folk, you know what it means. Like, stop with this. Stop trying to sugarcoat it, bro. We know what you mean. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And again, saying Black Lives Matter, like, just think about those words. It's not putting nobody down. It's not saying we're better than anybody. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So for you to even try and force to misconstrue that, like, it says a lot about you, bro. Because it's a
Yeah.
very simple message that people are saying. So like that's how I feel about it. Like I said, we got a long way to go. Um, just more and more people got to open their eyes. So
Hmm. Yeah, we just got. That's why just this election is very crucial. Like it's
I mean,
very crucial.
the thing about like, do you want me to get started, man? Like, yeah, man. I just say, and you know what I say? I say vote, because like, a lot of folks is like, oh man, my vote don't really matter. Like, whoever is gonna win, they gonna win. Like, no, bro. This
Hmm.
how I look at it. This why I pay attention to history. This why I pay. So why is it that back in the day, or even like, people were trying very hard for black people not to vote, or what I mean,
Hmm.
actually discriminating against people at polls, and taking all this effort to make sure certain people don't vote. obviously the vote means something, bro. Like you can't sit here and go, oh, it doesn't really matter. Like clearly it does. Even right now, you got you got who talking about trying to suppress mail-in voting and this and that. Like clearly voting is important because they're taking all this effort to try and stop certain people from voting. Gerrymandering, all
Mm-hmm.
this type of stuff that they do. Like is because voting actually matters. Like even the last election, how you lose by 3 million votes but still win in a landslide,
That
because
yeah.
it's all about how you draw up districts and how you this and that. You know what I mean? Like they strategically group certain places together with certain votes to make them count less than other. It's very strategic, and there's a reason why they try for you not to vote, because it means something. So go vote, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it.
That's how I feel. And I just feel like it's just ignorant because it's like people have literally died for us to have a voice and for us to go out and vote. So I just feel like even if you feel like if you don't feel like the presidential side of voting is important, you still have like
Those
statewide,
local
you still have
those
local wide. Exactly.
those local and state elections are more impact you more than the
Exactly.
presidential vote. And my thing is this with them same people, oh, I don't vote. Well, you know what? Like how I personally feel. Like, bro, I feel like if you don't vote and you have the chance and the opportunity to vote, like, bro, I don't want to hear you complain about politics, bro.
Exactly.
Like don't sit here and be like, oh, Donald Trump is so terrible. Even for example, with with the Democrats right now, like, oh, people, oh, Joe Biden, oh, I don't like Joe Biden, blah blah. Well, you should have voted in the primary and you wouldn't have had Joe Biden, bro. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like if you felt that strongly that you don't like Joe Biden or what he stands for, then you should have voted against him in the Democratic primaries. Like I voted for Bernie, bro, in the primaries. You know
Exactly.
what I
Hmm.
mean? I like Bernie more than Biden, but now we got Trump versus Biden, and
It is what it is.
I think Biden has more of my interest in mind than Donald Trump. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's just me. I'm not telling nobody how to vote, but at least if you want to express yourself, like that tweeting shit don't mean nothing. Make sharing cool posts on Facebook and Instagram. You know what I mean? Hashtag this, hashtag that. Yeah, it's cool, bro. But vote and take, bro. You can vote in the mail like a week early. You don't even have to
Yeah.
go line up. Like I've been voting by mail for a minute, bro. Like
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Sometimes I go in, but usually like presidential ones, bro, I just fill out my ballot and send it in, bro. Like I know who I'm voting for. You think I'm thinking about it? Like the
Yeah.
day before the election, let me go through my facts. Who am I gonna vote for? Like, bro, you know who
Yeah.
you voting for, bro. Just send that ballot in early and go about your day.
Yeah. Yeah. People
Take
make
it take
making a whole
it take five
uproar.
it take five, not even 5 minutes. Open your mail up. Yes, I want an absentee ballot. They come back in like a week or so. Oh, who you want to vote for? Check. Put it back in the mail. There you go, bro. I did my American duty. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it is not that. It does. So
Yeah. I just see it's a lot of people that's complaining and they're not doing the actual work to get change. So that's all I'm saying. And it's just
and I
frustrating
mean,
because hmm
I mean, I wouldn't even say besides the work, like, bro, voting ain't even work. Like,
it's
we not
really
even
not.
asking you. We not asking, like, you know what I mean? I'm not telling nobody, hey, you need to go be a social justice warrior and you need to be at all the protests. Like, nah, bro. Like, you hear me? Like, I support the movement, bro. I support the protests, but I be at work, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not down to nobody. Like, I'll be there if I could, but if you don't got time to do that, you know what I do got time to? I got time to vote. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
And that's all and that's you making the difference right there.
yeah, and I'm not saying that's the only thing that's going to solve every issue is just to vote, but it definitely helped.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. So I just don't want to hear anybody complaining. I don't want to hear nobody tweeting, talking about, well, this is going on because of this. I don't want to hear all that. So
People too woke for their own damn good, bro. Like you, that's why I really appreciated history in school. You know
me
what I
too.
mean? And so like you can't tell me nothing when it comes to like you know what I mean? Like people, that's how people, all these people be falling in all these crazy YouTube conspiracies and this and that because they ain't pay attention to, they ain't pay
Yeah,
attention in school, bro. Like they believe anything.
yeah, I definitely agree. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And then moving for going toward that, why do you consider yourself a black king?
Um, I consider myself a black king just because I, I feel like, huh? Let me see.
And you can take
I
your
got a
time.
good one.
It's
I
not a,
got.
like a trick question or nothing.
No, you good. You good. Now, well, just in my life and just all my experiences, what I always learned is, and just learn just by experiences, like you gotta love yourself. You gotta hold yourself in the highest standard, the highest light. You gotta really look at yourself like a king. You know what I mean? You have
Mm,
to carry yourself and believe you're that leader that you know what I mean to attain what you want. You know what I mean? So it's about confidence. It's about um just like I said, you know, you when someone holds a high position or something like a king, you know what I mean? They're held to a higher standard. So you
yeah,
once you hold yourself personally to that higher standard, bro, sky's the limit. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
and I mean, you know, I love like man, I love our culture so much, bro. Like
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like real talk, man, because I be seeing the memes now and it's funny because it's like I never even really thought about it. But like, you know, when you see your homie, whatever, yo, bro, what's up, bro? Good to see you, dog. Like,
Yeah,
yo, like, damn, bro, you clean as fuck, bro. Like, hey, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
we just compliment each other all day. Like, I never hung around, like, you know, you got people be roasting each other all day. Like, I never hung around people like that. I never thought that was cool. Like, sitting
Hmm.
around, oh, haha, you got a big nose. Oh, like, I never, that shit was never cool or funny to me, dog. Like, I like being around people, we laughing and joking about damn, bro, you clean, bro. How I get like you, man? Dang, man. You know, I like hanging out with
Yeah,
people like that. Um, but yeah, again, just I think I'm a black king just cause you gotta believe that, bro, or you're not gonna make it. Like
yeah. I
you just
definitely
not. You know
agree.
what I mean? I I done had days when I wasn't feeling good about myself or you know dealing with you know being down about something or confidence whatever and once that start falling everything start falling bro so you better get your mind right to get it back in line you know what I mean so
Yes, most definitely. And that's the reason why I wanted to start this platform because I just felt like, especially with everything going on regarding African American people, I just feel like it seemed like we're always so marginalized or we're always put down than what everybody else. And that's why I wanted to showcase, especially African American men. So that's why I wanted to showcase us in a positive light, talk about what we have going on and our successes, and show that we're doing good things and we're making a difference. So that's
oh
why I posted.
sure
Hmm.
for sure man for sure like I mean and that's like you know how I said like ain't no I lived a lot of places bro ain't no place like Atlanta because like just out here like so I drove through Charlotte. I never been out there, so I can't speak on it. But I mean, like
Hmm.
I didn't been places, you know, and like there's no place like Atlanta, bro. Like black people running shit out
Oh
here, man.
yeah,
It's beautiful. It's
most
beautiful,
definitely.
bro. Like they
Hmm.
own their clubs, they own the restaurants, like they own, you know what I mean? They own the businesses, yo. Like you go to work, everybody is it's so diverse. Everybody's black and Hispanic, Asian, Indian, Middle Eastern, bro. It's so diverse. Like anywhere you go, like
Hmm.
it's crazy, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing out here, and just you know,
Yeah, I definitely agree. Y'all are the Mecca. That's all I gotta say. Y'all got it down here. Like here in Charlotte, it's like we have it, but y'all we don't have it like that. So we're gradually getting there, but y'all
I
got it.
just be
Atlanta.
I just be meeting people from Charlotte in Atlanta, but oh yeah, I'm here for the weekend, bro. I just draw down. Okay, where you know, so
Yeah. So where can we find you on social medias for people who want to follow you and just keep you want to be keep updated from what you have going on?
yeah, for sure, man. So I mean, I hope everybody tune in. So I got if y'all like good food, good drinks, y'all want some recipes, y'all want to book me, whatever, man. You just want to look at some aesthetically pleasing food, you know. So my Instagram is called, and my YouTube page is called Good Food and Booze. So it's GOODFOOD. So it's NDBOOZE. Good Food and Booze. Um, so and then I got my personal page on IG, big underscore Mizzy Med. Um, yeah, that's me. You know, if you think I'm cool, if you want to give me a follow, like, that's what's up.
Yeah, everybody go follow him. He got a lot of stuff going on. We're actually we're like business partners for Good Food and Booze, so we're already got a lot of good things going on, a lot of things planned. So stay
Yeah, we
posted.
got some merch on the way. I'm working on
Exactly.
some cutting boards right now. So I mean, we getting it right, man. So definitely tune in. I got a lot more on the way. Um, yeah, man.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. We've been talking about getting you on out here on the show for like a minute. It's been a minute. So I'm just glad that you were able to just to take the time out and just be able to talk with me so we can just talk about what you have going on. Everybody, there will be some more interviews coming soon. I was taking a little break, but now we're back rocking and rolling. So stay posted on the Blair and Company page on Instagram, and then we have a website coming soon. So stay posted. I'd like to thank my guest, Ahmed Ali, for coming on the show today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you for having me, homie.
Oh, no problem, no problem. And you're watching Blair and Company. Thank you so much.